Good day, everyone. You're welcome to Central Craft channel. Today, this is Joke Central, and what are we doing today? We're doing this long sleeve pattern with curve. You want to know how to achieve this, and for those of you that have been following us, you know we have free class for just 1,000 students. And to be part of this bonanza, what do you have to do? Just follow us on our new channel, Cetro's Blog, as it's been shown on the screen. Cetro's Blog, that's the number one thing. Subscribe. Press the notification bell there and place a comment on the latest video with your name and hashtag free fashion class. It's from there we're going to collect the names of those that are the winners for that free class. So please don't be left out. Let's come on board Cetro's Blog, and we're there. Let's get started in a few minutes. Right now, having our fabric this way, what determines the extent of your fold? It's your armhole. The round armhole we'll be using today is 18, 17.5 or 18. So divided by 2, you have this, and you have your origin. We'll have our origin from here. After your origin, you take the sleeve measurement. The sleeve, long sleeve measurement, you're going to measure from this shoulder point to the wrist. And for this, myself, I use 24 inches. 24 inches, make sure it's here. So 24 inches. And the sleeve curve is going to be taking like 2.5 inches. It all depends on how you want it. We have the curved sleeve, you have the roll-up sleeve curve, and just like that. But this particular basic sleeve curve is going to be taking 2.5 inches. So we're going to say 24 inches minus 2.5 inches, 1, 2. That will give us 21.5 inches. You roll it out, 21.5 inches for the sleeve length. Then you had ½ inch allowance for seaming. That's sewing allowance. So right now you want to achieve your sleeve cap. Achieving your sleeve cap, you're going to use width. You're going to use depth 4 inches. So this depth 4 inches, let me rule it out to achieve my sleeve cap. So achieving my sleeve cap right now, I'm just going to come this way. Now I've gotten the sleeve cap that way, just like an inverted S, or some persons making more, and you know this a straight sleeve. Then from there, what you achieve right now, you achieve, this is your bicep. This is your biceps, the largest point between the sleeve cap and the lower part of the sleeve. So after this biceps, you have your round sleeve. Your round sleeve, as you look at me, is the bigger part of this, your arm or your biceps. Like I have it this way. You see this point that is grippy? This from the shoulder point to this round sleeve point is what is 8 inches. 8 inches depth. So length. So I'm going to take it just like so. But before that, I'll leave 3/4 inches for seam allowance. Then I'll take the 8 inches. So you get to the depth for your round sleeve to be 8, and you roll it out just like so. From that, you also get the midpoint from this round sleeve to the hem line of the sleeve. You get the measurements and get the midpoint. So this, as you can see, it's 13 divided by 2. That's going to give us 6.5 inches. So you rule it out. So right now, for you to achieve your sleeve is so easy. The armhole point here for the bicep to be using 15 divided by 2, that will give us what? 7.5. And mind you, as we used this 7.5, it made us get a round armhole, which is 18. Can you see? 9. That's how we curved it out, and we got a round armhole just that way. So right now, these are round sleeve line. We now you measure your round sleeve. That's the biggest part of your arm there. And for me, if you take it circularly, you're going to have 13. 13 divided by 2 is going to give us 6.5. So you take it. Remember, this fabric, it's unfold. So sorry, I never said that before starting. It's unfold for the sleeve. So this is the 6.5 inches. Then you have 3/4 inch for seam allowance. If you sew on half inch, you add half inch for seam allowance. Then you come down to the midpoint between the round sleeve and the hemline. Then you do what? You know this, the round sleeve is 6.5. You reduce it by 3/4 inch. So 6.5 minus 3/4 inch is gonna give us 6.5, is gonna give us 5 3/4. Just do your mathematics, you get it. 5 3/4. So you still had same seam allowance, 3/4 inch, just like so. Then afterwards, you come here also to the hemline. You remove 3/4 inch. Can you get the logic how I'm doing it? That's the method. Just do this. Remove 3/4 inch from the midpoint measurement. This is 5 3/4. So this is gonna give us 5, just like so, plus 3/4 inch seam allowance. So by the time you're joining, you're going to have your sleeve this way. Remember that this M line, this point is actually the point, the bottom point, whereby you're going to join this half inches for joining to the cuff line itself, to the cuff sleeve itself. So right now you're going to cut out, then you cut out the cuff. You know, at Central Fashion School, it's always as easy as A and B and C. So we're going to achieve the cuff slit right now. But before we achieve, don't forget to join our free class, 1000 class, by following Cetro's blog. And you do what? Subscribe, comment on latest video with the hashtag free fashion class with your name. That's where the collation will be done. So what do we do right now? We just want to open the slit, as in have the slit for the curve of the sleeve. So you check the width as we have it here is 5 3/4. You divide by 2. You can say, how am I going to divide by 2? Just take your 5 3/4 inches from the tape this way, divide by 2. You're going to see what it's going to give you right now. It's going to give you 3 inches less on line. So that's the midpoint. What are we doing here that we're getting this midpoint? We want to have the curve slits, the points of the sleeve or the curve of the sleeve. So right now, what do? You now take 4 inches. Remember, we have this half inch as allowance, so you don't count it as part of it. 4 inches from that midpoint this way. Then you open up the sleeve like so. And you open the sleeve. Can you see what I've done? Just like so. So for those of us that will be joining the class, remember it's as easy as A as B and C. You're going to see how you're going to join this together in the sewing class, in the free class. So it's free, just join. Right now, this is the stay for the sleeve curve. We want to achieve the sleeve curve right now. Remember, we said that the length of the sleeve curve is 2.5 inches, just like so. 2.5 inches, and the length, the width is going to be 9 inches, just like so. So you achieve this round. I'll do that right now, cut round. So right now, having cut out your stay for the curve, sleeve curve this way, you place it on the fabric just like so. Remember, I told you it's 9 inches or 9.5 based on the wrist. So you now come this way, you leave half inch allowance for joining just like so. Then you also leave half inch allowance just like so. So you do what? With this half inch allowance, you use your hemming gum just like so. With the aid of your iron, you use your hemming gum to stay it this way. Right now you can see, after bending on the half-inch allowance that we created, an half-inch on both sides, this is our curve for the sleeve. So you just fold the curve this way, you leave more allowance, just like I've left on the upper parts. For the folding, it's going to be double, so you fold it this way, just the normal measurement of the 2.5 inches that we have. Then you leave half inches for seam allowance, just a crossboard, half inch. Then while you want to join, we're going to join just on the sides. By the time you stitch both sides and you open to the main front panel, you are going to have your sleeve curve to be this way. Can you see? So this is the half inch for joining. Remember, this is the half inch for joining on the basic sleeve, on the main sleeve. So by the time you join both sides, you join the sleeve curve to the sleeve, again we're having something like this. And remember, all these are just seam allowances, so it's going to come just like so, just like so. So if you want to know how to achieve this sleeve curve opening, sleeve curve vent, and every other thing, please don't forget to join the class. So please, if you want to know how to achieve the joining of the sleeve and the sleeve curve, don't forget to join the 1000 free class. And remember, you just subscribe to Cetro's vlog, like a video, comment on the video with the hashtag free fashion with your name. That's where you will be having that opportunity. So many people have started, so don't be left out. And don't tell me on this video you did not teach me anything, like the other person said the other day. Please like, share, and subscribe till I come your way next time. I love you. Remember, the free class is on. I want you to be part of it. So love you. Take care. Bye.